Hi all, welcome to the cave and welcome to the Crafting Together collaboration organised by Tony at Georgie's Gorgeous Gifts. Now, as you might have guessed, the theme is steampunk. I have got absolutely tons of this stuff. It just keeps going. And some of these I've made myself. Oh, and more. And there's another couple of bags full over there as well. Oh, and I do also have the teeny nail art ones as well. Anyway, all these. I have been looking at them and thinking to myself, not really keen on these like silver and goldy coloured ones. Copper aren't too bad, but I think I'm actually going to stick with brassy ones that I really like. Yeah, I know, boring, because I always seem to use the same ones, but it's what I like. I'm going to kind of push these out of the way a bit. Right. Now the plan is that not only does it have to be steampunk themed, I also have to hide my initials in there somewhere. So I come up with an idea which may be genius and may be really, really stupid, but I'm sure that somebody will get it and pick out exactly what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you all my initials because that would kind of spoil it. But most of you already know my first name is Kaz, or Karen, if you really, really have to. Well, I prefer you didn't. Okay. I'm going to clear away the bits that I'm not going to use because I need to mix some resin. And for that, I need my gloves. Dragon magic. Right. I have mixed up roughly 80 grams of Resin Pro eye crystal. It's been through the debubbler. And this layer is going to be clear. In a second, let me get the spider off my work. I don't want to put him in there. Come on. Oh, good grief. I don't want you inside my resin. It's better. Off you go. Right. First layer is going to be clear. Now the back is very, very shallow, so I'm kind of dithering about what's going to go on there, but we shall see. I'm going to pour in some, and that looks pretty much full already. And I'm probably going to use about 30 grams. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to start plopping in the pieces. That's going to be too thick for that area. Stick that up there. Let it run down the side, wherever it wants to go. So because it's so shallow in the middle of the fan, I'm just going to pop in a few of the small thin cogs. So I do want to leave space for a back coat. Use a couple of these as well. We'll probably overlap in a few places too, because why not? that down the side. Just about enough room for it there. I might try and put a little bit more in, but I'm worried about having room for the back coat, so I'm just going to carry on dropping in bits and pieces here and there and see what we end up with. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get another pack out to get smaller ones. I kind of misjudged this a little, but we shall see what we can do. And get bigger ones into the corners, but don't want to go overboard. I would like that looks like an air bubble down there. And it was. This side doesn't appear to have one, but I'm going to give it a squeeze anyway. Right, let's crack on and pop a few more in. Yeah, it's completely bare here with no resin in that section at all. I'm going to have to leave it at that now because otherwise there won't be any room for a back coat at all. And I will see you when we're ready to move on. Bye bye. Okay, this part is fully set. And the question is what colour to put behind it. And normally I would have put something like this coffee colour, but I think that's going to kind of hide the gears too much. So maybe I'm going to mix a little bit of red in with it. Let's just see how it goes. There's very, very little space in here. So I've only got about 20 to 30 grams there. Oops. Honestly. I'm just a little bit on the nervous and wary side this morning because I've been having cat issues again. So basically, you'll see the video on Friday, but one of the, well, I still call them the kittens, even though they're 5 months old. Her name is Dora. And all of a sudden, she's decided she wants to be friends. 5 months old, normally can't get near her with a barge pole. And today, she's up on the desk, playing with whatever it is she can find to play with, and asking for cuddles. So, what I don't want is her doing that while I'm working with wet resin. At least the piece she was attacking this morning was cured. So I really like that colour. I'm just afraid of losing all the... I think I'm going to risk it. I don't think that this entire amount will go into the mould anyway because there's so little space left. Which is a shame because it's a really nice mould. And this is my first time using it. I did start using it quite a while ago when I was doing a cloud effect piece. And then I decided it wasn't deep enough, so I switched to something else. And I never actually finished it. All I did was pull out the resin that was left in it. And quite frankly, that was sitting in there for quite a while. A little pokey stick. Sway this to the edges. Yeah, I've mixed up at least double what I actually needed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over onto my other level place, which is the top of the washing machine. I'm going to see if I'll check from all sides, see if there's any room to put a drop more in. Make sure it's fully level. Then I will be back when we're ready to demold. See you in a bit. Okay, I think we are done. Going to do this one first. This is just the leftover resin. It's sharp because it doesn't completely fill the mould, but it's a cute little bunny rabbit. Going to need a bit of a trim, but was a smidgen short, but I just wanted to take him out anyway. Okay, bunny, sit there. Now, here we go. This has been in the mould about 6 hours. I think I poured this back coat, so let's just cross everything, shall we? And ta-da! I think it's turned out gorgeous. It's a shame that the mould is so shallow that it's pretty much impossible to put the backing coat on over the whole thing. Yeah, I think it turned out really well. And I'm hoping that I can do something here without damaging it. I'm going to grab a piece of wood. Move the bunny out of the way. Because, where's my little handy dandy drill? And I'm going to attempt to drill through here and just hope the whole thing doesn't shatter. Because that would be just about my luck, really. I've gone through the actual resin. I want to make the hole a bit bigger. I might have to change the drill bit. It's going to clean that off. I might be able to get it as is. I've got these pretty tassels. They came with a set of bookmarks. I'm going to see if I can do this or if I'm going to have to use a larger drill bit. No, bigger drill bit. Not that difficult. Here's the bit. Go with the spanners. Show you how quick and easy this is. So, one spanner here, the other spanner here, the twist, take that out, pop that in, if it'll fit in this, and I really hope it will. No. See, this didn't come with this. See if I got, see if the next size down will fit. I suspect it won't, but, oh, yes it does. And tighten that up. And let's hope that this will be a big enough hole now. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's try that. I have another idea in mind if this doesn't work, but hopefully it will. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not going to do it, is it? Right. Bear with me just 1 second. Okay, let's do this the easy way. This is just a piece of 3D filament because I don't have any string or anything in here, which is weird because normally I would. So, poke it through. Poke it back through. Pull. And there we are. Ta-da. And then pass that through there. Get around the side there. And pull. And there we are. Pretty fan with a pretty tassel. And I will put a little blob of glue on there to stop that coming out. But it is done. Crafting together, steampunk, with hidden initials. It aren't that hidden, but I'd be interested to see who is able to translate them first in the comments. I'm a little bit disappointed that the considering it's a new mold, it is slightly more matte than I would have liked. Although I could spray it with a gloss spray, and I think I might do that. Regardless, I'm almost out of time, so I'm just going to get you some photos on the bunny. Give us a thumbs up if you're still here, please. Big thanks to all my subscribers. If you're not already subscribed, I really appreciate it if you would. And I will see you all again very soon for the next one. Bye.
I mixed up some epoxy, had a plan all set to go. Turned around for half a minute, and it hardened like a stone. The glitter hit the tabletop, the floor, my cup of tea. I swear